6 million children under 5 die every year as a result of poverty. Poverty has always been one of the biggest struggles throughout the world, and it has taken great attention to research possible causes and preventions.
There have been trending poverty populations increasing in areas such as Asia, the Middle East, and Africa, targeting specific countries such as Bangladesh, Afghanistan, and Liberia. Such reasons for poverty can vary from warring lands to underdeveloped technologies and health.
Seen in these maps, Afghanistan and Liberia are both of a mountainous area, and they are both mainly flat, dry, which is not acceptable for farming. Whereas Bangladesh has more advantages due to the flat land and nearby rivers of the Jamuna and Meghna. History and government of Afghanistan includes the multi-party replacing an internal government which followed the fall of the Islamic Taliban. The government founded in 1926 when Britain gave it independence in 1919. Even though there were no official declaration of ownership when Russia was fighting Britain for it in the 1800s.
Bangladesh was first primarily East Bengal until it became part of the Mongol Empire in 1576. After Pakistan was found as two primary Muslim regions around the time Britain gave up power of India and Bengal in 1947, Bangladesh became a Muslim parliamentary government, with Liberia, originally Monrovia as the first republic of Africa, established in 1822. It was the basis of taking in freed slaves from America and Europe, although about 95% are English-speaking descendants of native tribes. The economy dealing with Afghanistan looks to be 23.3 billion per capita and 20 million people below the poverty line, making 35% unemployed. Bangladesh is 242.4 billion per capita, 30% below poverty line, and Liberia 1.62 billion per capita, second most poorest country in the world. We now go to previously recorded footage and interviews in Bangladesh.
We are here in Bangladesh, where nearly half the population is below the poverty line due to hunger, lack of medication, loss of life savings, and worldly identity after extensive travel, illness, and natural disasters. This is similar to Afghanistan, yet most died or were sickened after harm, conflict, and lack of human rights to reach outside communications of trade and technology. Such things as human rights and education have yet failed to reach Liberia and cause most poverty on children there. Here are photos of the issue in each country. Bangladesh, Liberia, and Afghanistan. And now here's some footage of what life is like around this area.
How is your life in poverty?
I can't go to school because my mother is getting old, and I take care of my younger brothers because she is unable to. Most of the day, I look for any work to do, trading and selling some of the possessions we own, including some clothing we find and grew out of. Other times, trying to trade something to get food off the stands. Since I am the oldest child, I have to do most of the work, and there's just no time for school.
What effort is being done about this issue?
The main trends in these places consist of the effects of how other countries trade and treat the undeveloped countries that are harder to reach new opportunities for education and world banking. What is being done about the issue is vast charities and programs to distribute education, technology, medication, and sustaining an economic growth. Through the governments, which help the human rights and larger opportunity rights to be able to find advantages in companies from higher developed countries. Due to this effort to increase development, there will be a slow improvement, since they are mainly affected by the poor stability obviously seen through higher evolved countries. The progress will take the effect until it is easier to reach new jobs in urban life.
Although this might be a setback, it might be possible through some fundraising to set the business they already have more expansion. Overall, poverty is expected to decrease.